Welcome back to the 3 Point Show. You already know where it is. It's your host with the most. Check out the guy to my left is my big brother from the ends. You already know how it is. Ed, also known as Bossman Ed. So we just watched the
that shit game, man.
Well, actually, know this first things first. If you're watching this, subscribe, follow us. You already know the good stuff. But yeah, going back to the game. It's my first. I'll ask you in a second, but it's just pathetic. What I just saw there is ridiculous. I ran home from where I was going, where I was coming from, to no avail. I mean, what's going on? What's going on now? Cleverly is moving like Xavi. Decore was moving like Iniesta, and what's the guy on the left? Defoe. Well, he was moving like Ronaldinho in his prime. Yeah. Arsenal, our team, is. I'm not sure if we're a top team anymore.
Yeah, the Ainsley on toast, bro. Defoe had Ainsley on toast, had him on toast all game. Like, to be fair to Ainsley, he's not a right back, innit? But at the same time, bro.
No, bro, you played there long enough. Wow, what are we doing now? He's not a right back, what is he?
He's a midfielder by trade, but that's me being nice to him for today. Got a lot of love for Ainsley, come through the ranks, but boy, he had a bad game today. It's just typical, isn't it? It's typical.
I'm not here to slag off the Arsenal players because obviously I like them, but it's just not good enough. And Nicolas Pepe, that is your last warning. That's it.
I said last warning.
No, not even.
I said last warning, man.
It's done. It's done. I don't think Nicolas Pepe is worth 72 million, and I also don't believe he's better than Daniel James.
And I hope.
Unfortunately, no. Here's what I'm saying.
Relax.
Doesn't mean it makes me obviously when emotions is high, logic is low. Relax. So maybe I'm just saying these things, but it's enough. We don't get points from doing that.
Listen, people, we're gonna review this by the end of the season, and I hope this guy is gonna have egg on his face.
I hope so as well. I hope so as well.
His words, because there's a player in Pepe.
There's
a player in Pepe. I just think, unfortunately, when you cost 72 million, there's no time for you to acclimatise. You have to hit the ground running.
You can't even be using
big
words like that.
It's true. There's no time for you to acclimatise, bro. There's no time for you to get used to your surroundings. You've got to hit the ground running and do your thing. Because players that have been less hyped and have cost less money have hit the ground running.
Yes. Daniel James,
Mo Salah, we was all laughing years ago when they bought him from Roma. I was like, it's a bit of money for a guy that's not good enough.
Yeah, that's already was in.
Man's banged 50 goals later, won Champions League, whatever. And you know what I mean? He didn't take time to acclimatise. No. Obviously, it was his second time around, but bruv, as soon as he signed for Liverpool, it's been non-stop goal scoring. So with Pepe...
Wait, just look, we're watching the penalty incident. What's David Luiz? What is David Luiz thinking there? If you put your mind in David Luiz.
And you know what's mad? I'll hold up my hands. When we signed him, I thought, you know what? For 8 million, not a steal, but like, okay, stopgap. And he's one at the highest level, let me learn, one at the highest level. And I just thought, bruv, nothing in this earth is worse than Mustafi. And rightly so, you can see my logic in it. You can see where I was thinking, like, okay, cool, stopgap. He can maybe provide a little bit of leadership for the young bucks. But then when you see this is fucking criminal. He's already given two penalties in 2 games.
2 penalties. We've only played 5 games of the season. What is going to happen for the other 30? What is it? 33, I think it is. Yeah. Come on, man.
Rob Holding can't come back quick enough, man.
No, it's a shame that it's taking us getting a 2-2 draw against what? This is 2 points dropped essentially. It's taking us to this game for me to realise either our best centre back is on loan in Saliba. What does that say about Arsenal? Our second best centre back is a 22-year-old Holding. Where we have Passion Merchant, Socrates, and an experienced David Luiz, that should not be the case. That should not be the case, bro. It's ridiculous. Let me tell you something different between. Let me tell you something different between Man City, Liverpool, and the rest of us. What's his name? What's the manager's name? Do you know it?
Emery.
Watford's manager.
What, Kike Sanchez-Flores?
Kike, yeah, him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see when he's having that pre-game talk with his team and his City and across the hall, do you know what he's saying?
What's he saying?
This is damage control, boys. Let's keep the score under 3-0. You know what I mean? To them, we'll take it. Mm-hmm. He's doing. You know what he's doing when when he sees Arsenal. The likes of Arsenal, the likes of Tottenham and whatnot.
Get at them.
Oh, there's a mistake. There's a mistake there. I can tell you this one. Press on him.
Definitely with us.
Definitely with us. We passed it. I mean,
Definitely with us.
What's that?
Well, what did I told you in the car? I said, listen, Arsenal are the team that if the opposition is in bad form or they need a point, for some reason, Arsenal are the top 6. We're the only team that will somehow give you what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Them man are winless. Them man have no points at home this season, and we give them a point. Palace last season, they hadn't won all season, hadn't won at home, 2-2.
Oh.
Like, when are we going to come back to Arsenal being a team where you look in the lineup, you look in the tunnel and you think, fuck, it's going to be a long 90.
Yeah.
There's no teams that look at Arsenal like, rah,
I don't think
it's a long 90.
Well, I'll tell you the 2 teams that do, actually, let's be honest.
That look at us and say, oh, it's going to be a long 90.
Yeah, it's Karabag and Panathinaikos. No one in the Premier League scared these lot. And I love Arsenal, everyone knows that. And I'm not, I told you, I said, sorry, let me get my words out. I said, I'm not here to just rip Arsenal. But it's getting embarrassing. You would not, obviously, they lost yesterday, but on a regular basis, you would not see City 2-0 up, Vicky Ridge Road, and then they lose that game. You're not going to see Liverpool do that. In fact, you're not going to see a lot of teams do that.
Yeah.
Why Arsenal? Why do we always want to say, you know what, let's give you a goal, and we'll go from there? What's good? Like,
you know what? All you got to do is hope that Ralph Nelly, Edu, and the board have a trick up their sleeve. Somehow money is magically falling from the sky, and then we go and get a defender. Because my biggest gripe with Arsenal as well, it's not the shit on the Arsenal show, by the way.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, that's what I make sure. It's not a rat place.
My biggest gripe with Arsenal is that if they want to spend money in their Saka, it's magically there. Think about our last 4 transfer records, yeah? All been either striker or number 10. Ozil, 40-something million. Lacazette, 52. 60 million for Oba and 72 for Pepe, yeah? Mm-hmm. When are we going to go and say, okay, cool, there's a defender out there. Here's 75 to 100. Arsenal never do that. Even if you had the money, you know Arsenal will never do that.
We'll never do that. Right?
Never do that. And that's what's annoying. It's like, I'm not saying that the best defender in the world has to cost world record money. But at the same time, it's going to cost world record money because, A, he's looked at as one of the greatest in the game playing, and that's probably their best asset. So we're going to have to go to a team and say, listen, it's 75. Take it. But we're not going to do that because look, Pepe was Lille's best asset last year. How much did he cost? 72 million. I want us to go and at least have the ambition to do that.
So, yeah. It doesn't have to cost.
It doesn't have to cost, but at least show that, okay, cool, we're going to fix this offence. Because this ain't an Emery problem. This is since 19 how long that we've been shit defensively. Poor, sloppy, no communication, no leadership. So if it means going and get, Van Dijk Part 2, Koulibaly or something, I'm not saying we can get him before people start chatting shit. Not in for him. But I'm saying if you wanted to do that, we should make it our very mission to do so. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's like we're allergic to defending. We're allergic to getting a defender worthy. Like since Adams and Campbell.
But do you know how long we're talking about? I think Tony Adams retired in 2001, 2002. 2002. What were we talking about? How many years ago was that?
I was 13, you were 9.
Yes. How many years ago was that?
And then Campbell came in 15. And gave us another 4 years. Yeah. And then by the time he left, he was looking a bit shaky. You know what I mean? Man went to Portsmouth. It wasn't like he left and went to another team. Comparable.
Yeah, it was completely good.
But at the same time, if you're telling me that in 13 years you've had good to okay defenders, nothing great, nothing stellar. Arsenal, man, you got to do better.
I think it's
got to do better, bro.
Now that you've said that, it's actually more of the same because if you think about it, we've always had a good, at least 1-2 players in midfield or a good striker, but you just look towards the back and it's just not giving. It's just not cutting it. We had Scalacci for a long period of time. We had Johan Giroud. We had Andre Santos. Who else we had in this period? We had Vermaelen, who was made of paper mache. We had all these kind of players that couldn't stay up. We had Per Mertesacker that turned like milk. You know what I mean? Bro.
Turn the circle of a bus.
I'm not even... Again, I'm not trying to slag them off or be funny. Some of them did... Per Mertesacker actually did quite well, to be fair.
And Koscielny as well, before he defected to the bad side.
Not Koscielny. I'm not... He like Skip Bayless. I'm never going to say his name again. So he's ruined... He's taken us for a ride, to be honest. We're not Bournemouth.
Nah.
We're not these kind of teams that you can be doing that to. So
I'll say it's sad.
do one.
I'll say it's sad. How it ended.
So
because man gave us 9 years of good service, and for it to end like that, again, something's rotten at the club.
He didn't even want a testimonial. He said, "Nah, I'm out."
Something's rotten at the club where a man can think they could do that, because that should have never happened.
And that moves us on to our next question. All right, wait. Let me just go over the stats really and truly, so I can go. I mean, 52% possession for them, 47 for us, obviously, and obviously whatever. 31 shots compared to 7.
That's fucking disgusting.
That's bad.
That's a FIFA stat.
That's a
FIFA stat. You know when you're pamming, pause, your boy. Pause. Yeah, you're playing your boy, and it's one-way traffic. That should not be us.
No, it should not.
That should not be us.
It should not be.
That should not be us at all.
We made 6 blocks, 15 clearances. That shows we were just on the back foot the whole time. 8 saves compared to their 2.
No fucking initiative.
0% on crosses.
Of initiative, not an ounce of initiative. When have we ever been that team that doesn't take it to other teams? Like, how are you coming to fucking Vicarage Road, no disrespect, and they're letting off 31 shots? How?
Whilst being 2-1, 2-0 down.
How? How are they man letting off 31 shots? How are we holding 31 shots? Am I supposed to be, challenging for top 4 this season? That's relegation fodder right there.
That is.
31 shots. How are you conceding 31 shots?
Birmingham must feel like Luis Suarez back in the day when it was just him and the rest of the team was. No, honestly, because he's getting the job. I'm not saying he's Suarez, but he's doing his job.
I've been on Birmingham about his top 6 record, and rightly so. But listen, we have to pray that this guy does not hold any injury, because he's the only guy at the moment that's scoring goals. We're so reliant on him, and it shouldn't be that way.
Pepe.
And that's where obviously we need Pepe to come in and step up. Early days, I know people are impatient right now, 72 million and whatnot. Give him a bit more time. I would have liked it to be this game where, said, you know what, brother, I've gone to PSG and moved to them. You the fuck are Watford, but you're looking a bit average. Time will tell, bro. There's a player in there. I need him to work on his right foot.
I need to work on everything. Nutmegs don't win you games. I like Pepe, and I think he has so much potential. But right now, he's playing like a left-footed Sean Wright Phillips.
Ooh. It's a bit harsh, mate. It's a bit harsh. You know what I mean? Why you got to draw out Sean Wright Phillips for?
No. Sean Wright Phillips was hard, but obviously not 72 million, you know what I mean?
Of course, but at the end of the day, Lil named the price.
We paid the price.
We paid the price, and we got him.
So, you were saying something earlier, and they're obviously going to cover it. The managers. Your thoughts on Unai Emery? As you can say with your chest, this is a safe place.
I want him gone. On camera, I want him gone. I want him gone. He's the type of manager that is a placeholder. He's a stopgap manager. May sound harsh, you know what I mean? He's had a couple highlights, whatever, if you even want to call them highlights, But with me, I just think he tinkers too much. He's got no nailed-on formation, no nailed-on personnel.
Sorry to disturb you, but what is nailed on is Xhaka starting every game, but carry on.
Apart from Xhaka, who's the manager's son, I don't know what he's done, because no one is caring to drop him. But with Emery, it's just not quiet. You know what it was? It's just not quiet. Like, he has good moments, but then he has a lot of baffling moments and a lot of poor moments. It's like every game is something new. So, okay, we played the diamond against Watford. I wonder what it looked like a diamond. Against Tottenham was a 4-3-3. Against Liverpool, diamond again.
Yeah.
I think Newcastle, 4-3-3. But it's like, if you're going to play a diamond, play the players in the right position. Like, Ceballos, he's a number 10/8. What's he doing on the left of a diamond?
Yeah.
Like, you're hanging man out to dry. You're doing things all the time, and you're just thinking, what's going on? Like, it's just question mark upon question mark. It's like, he needs to just scrap a lot of his tinkering, go back to basics. I say stick with a 4-3-3. If it means shoehorning Pepe on the right, Bama on the left, like I said, when he's fit up front. And if you're going to play a 4-3-3, one of your midfielders has to be able to carry the ball and pass.
I think Ceballos, yes.
Which is Ceballos. At home. Away from home, when teams hit deep, they can snuff him out. And I reckon if you put a body in Ceballos, a la Liverpool game, where he just looked like fuck,
No, but to be
I don't know
fair,
what hit me.
not to be not even be funny. I think probably Anfield is one of the hardest places for any team.
It's a litmus test, man. It's peak. Like, most teams are gonna go to Anfield and get moved to.
Yeah, it's just
no shame in that right
just
now.
how it is.
It's long. Them and City are running wild, but with Emery, back to what I was saying, I want him gone. It's been an okay 2 years. He hasn't really moved us past the tail end of the Wenger era. And maybe that's not his fault. You know, he hasn't got the players he wanted to get in at all times. But, yeah, with him, it's just like, it's just a bit flat, bro. There's no identity. There's no style of play. Like, you don't know what you're going to get with Arsenal. Like, you're just going to watch a game and think, you know what, bro? You can either lose, you can either draw. Like, there's no certainty, which is dangerous. And all top managers have a ruthlessness about them. He doesn't have that. All top managers have a way of playing. I don't think he has that. All managers are very certain on what they want to achieve at a club. I don't know what Emery wants to achieve at the club.
I think I will leave it out from Emery. I think he does have a vision. Rome wasn't built in a day. You know what I mean? If we start chastising and taking all these managers out, we're no better than Man United and Chelsea. So
okay, City and not City, Spurs and Liverpool aside, you want Newcastle early doors. You want Watford early doors. You know what I mean? You want Burnley early doors. And we haven't played well in any of them games. No. Our first 5 games, 2 draws, 2 wins and a loss. It's not bad. It's not good. But have you played to the level where you know you can play? No. We've shown glimpses, but it's not like from minute 1 to 90, it's not been an onslaught. And again, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, when you play against Liverpool, when you play against City, Chelsea when they're on form. Onslaught, bro. The longest 90 minutes you're going to have. Yeah. There's always moments, there's always times against Arsenal where you know, okay, cool, we can take advantage here. Yeah. And we're the type of team that once the advantage has been taken, we seize up. Yeah.
That's unfortunately how it goes.
You know, if that happened against Liverpool, 2-1, the scoreline currently, they think, okay, cool, we can score another 2 here. Also, you're thinking, fuck, they might draw. They did draw. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no one to say, okay, cool, I'm not losing on my watch. There's no one in our team that okay, cool. Forget the manager. There's no one on the pitch that can say, you know what, bro, not on my watch today.
It's definitely not those 2 centre backs. I will say we do have Bellerin and Tierney to come back once again. So we will have to go over. We'll see how they integrate into the team. I do think they're obviously an upgrade on what we currently do have.
So
let's just see the difference because I said when Pereira comes on, I said he's going to do damage. You heard me say it. He was cutting through the team like they played like Barcelona in 2009. they were. Relax. Did you not see how he
They cut through us, but Barcelona's
like a knife through butter.
That's one of the greatest teams of all time. Anyone's lifetime. We've seen that's greatness. But yeah, I see what you're saying. They cut through us like knife through butter. But who doesn't cut through us? We are so open. We are so susceptible to the counter attack. Every game I see it, like there's gaps. A central defensive midfielder. He's nowhere to be seen. He's playing on number 10 somewhere. Our centre back is on the right hand side of the pitch barking. Like what's going on? There's no organisation. There's no leadership. Just nonsense. It's just nonsense, bro. And until early days, but the wave of optimism in the summer because of our recruitment window.
Yeah, it's come down. It's come down real bad.
It's like you might have to temper adjustment.